Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
How's it going, everybody?
Yep. We are Terrence and Jill, a God-Ordained Union.
Yeah.
If you clicked on this channel, then you're probably feeling like, let me click on this channel because I'm feeling a certain way. My person hasn't come yet. Is something wrong with me? Did I scare someone off? Am I ever going to get married? Am I ever going to get my soulmate? Lord, do you hear my prayer? So we understand. We know what you're going through. We've been there, done that.
Yes,
Yep.
absolutely.
So, yep. So this is God-Ordained Union.
Yes, and we're here to do one thing, and that is to increase kingdom marriage.
Yes, we'll help to increase kingdom marriages. And so, so you're in the right place. We're in the waiting room for a long time, and you can go back and you can go look at our playlist, hear our story of how we waited and waited and waited and waited and thought God didn't hear us, but we refused to settle, and so we weren't going to get married just to be married, and we waited for God to send us our person. So yeah, so make sure you subscribe, make sure you hang out with us. We love reading the comments. Comment, like, share, and
subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe. And Tuesdays, join us on Tuesdays live.
Yes, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yep. So that's it.
Yep. So we're excited. We're excited because we have an amazing video for you tonight. We spoke about once what men need in their future wives, and today we're going to find out what women need from their future husbands.
Yes. So y'all know the drill. Y'all who've been rocking with us. What you see is what you get. We don't edit no videos. We don't. We all the way raw. We all the way. Yeah. So ladies.
Yes, baby. Start it. Take it and run with it.
All right. So it's a good thing you married, because the great thing is that you gave me all of these needs. So, ladies, I think I got y'all covered. We got a lot of men, on this channel. And so I think I got y'all covered. If I don't, y'all make sure you comment what you need.
If there's some things that you need, please put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments, because, I've been there, done that. I'm sharing with y'all. All right. All right. So the very first thing, and I'm going to sum these up. I got 6 of them. I think this covers it. But again, I could be missing what y'all need, because it's been a while for me. All right. So the very first thing I would say that future husbands, this is what your future wife will need from you. The very first thing, and none of these are in order. Let me just say that none of these are in order, because they're all are equally important, and they're all intertwined. So, but the very first thing on the list that I would say is that they need you to have a vision for the relationship. They need you to have a vision, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Yes.
Because if you don't have a vision, when y'all get together, that wife will have her own vision. And it could be guys in her pursuing her purpose. It could be guys under her being a boss chick. But her vision is going to cause division in the marriage. So if you don't come with the vision for how the marriage is going to be, you are setting your household up for a divide. So that's the very first thing. You got to come with the vision. And without having a vision, those of us who are godly women and who want to fulfill the will of God for marriage, if you don't have a vision for us, we're going to feel purposeless, because godly women are not going to go off and do their own thing. They're going to want to work with their husband to build whatever we supposed to build together. And so if there is nothing for a wife to strategize for that vision, it's going to be some very long, stressful days and nights, and it's going to feel like a very dead marriage. So I would say that's the first thing, is that they need a vision from you for the relationship. What we're going to do with each other, especially once you over a certain age, Like, we not having children together. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing with each other? So,
Yeah, and for those of you that don't know or don't understand it, what she's saying is God's word says that He gives the husband the vision, and the wife is there as the helpmate.
mm-hmm.
So, men, you have to understand that we have to get a relationship with God so we can hear.
Mm-hmm.
We can hear what that vision is.
Mm-hmm.
So our wives will understand what their role is in the marriage, and you will have
the strategist to help you, help us, help push that vision, help push that marriage
because we
towards that
need to be
vision.
in alignment in the correct way to follow what God has for us to do,
right,
as a couple.
Right, exactly. The second thing that future husbands, your future wife is going to need from you, they're going to need your understanding. I know it's going to be kind of difficult to understand your wife, but you're going to need to have some understanding of her antics. I ain't saying accept them, but some of how she's wired, and understanding that she wants it to work and she wants to be in a team, but it's going to need some understanding. So I would definitely, that song, what we need is understanding by Escape. Okay, I ain't gonna sing, but that's what your future wife is gonna need. And I thank God that my husband really takes the time to understand me, and that's from day one. Day one, he's taken the time to really understand me, what I'm talking about. Because sometimes I can go from ghetto Jill to intellectual Jill, and so to try to understand, what I'm saying and why I'm saying it and how I'm saying it and stuff. So we're gonna need that. The third thing is that future husbands, your wife is going to need security. And I think a lot of times this is where the disconnect comes, where the husband, I ain't gonna say the husband, the man, especially single men, always say, women are just only after money. They just want you gotta make six figures and you gotta be a millionaire by this time. And it's not that, it's security. A woman wants to feel, their wife, I should say, wants to feel that, she's secure, and that, your wife ain't gonna come home and the stuff is on the street. Like, y'all, knowing that the bills are secured and paid for. And that also, in that security, it also comes with physical security. I mean, it's nothing like, wanting to feel safe. Like, you can go somewhere where there's a group of men and knowing that your husband can take all of them out. And so just feeling secure, and that also falls under, and there's emotional security as well, that your wife is going to want to be able to be vulnerable with you, and knowing that you're not going to throw it back at her, that she can cry in a safe space. And so, yeah, so all of that is number 3 under security. Number 4, your future wife is going to need you to communicate. She's going to need you to communicate. And so there's probably a lot of things that you locked away in your past, but it's still having an effect on you in the present. And your future wife is going to need to know what, when, why, how, where, and she's going to need you to communicate. Because she needs to understand. She's going to need to understand you as well. So yep. So that's number 4. Number 5. The 5th thing that your future wife is going to need from you is expressed love. Expressed love. Women need love, and the Bible says that the man is to love the wife
the way Christ loved the church.
That's right. So you need to learn her love language. And so while you might think that, well, what else you need? I bring you flowers every week. Well, that might not be her love language. So she may, love hearing texts and words, and she might be somebody who likes to talk, have conversations. So you gotta be able to express love to her in her
the way that she understands it, fellas.
Yeah. So that is the other thing that women, you look like you taking all of this in, like as if you heard this for the first time. Like you look like I'm taking, like you taking mental notes. Like,
I love learning.
Well, you know these things, baby. We done been here. We do this. But yeah, she's gonna need to be loved. And you're gonna need to take your time to figure out how to love her, where she receives it. She needs that. And then the sixth thing, that your future wife, future husbands, your future wife is going to need from you is she's going to need you to prioritize her. She's going to need you to prioritize her. That means your future wife is not going to want to feel like she is competing with your mama or with your career or with
your kids or anything
or
else
sports,
you have that
your hobbies.
Yes.
She's going to want to be prioritized. And so yeah. And the thing about these things, and ladies, again, if you're watching, drop, if I missed anything, please comment, drop your what you would want from your future, what I'm trying to say, what you would want from your future husband.
Yes.
Make sure you drop them below.
Yes.
But this is the thing I want to say, ladies. You will see if the man is able to give you these things during the dating.
Yes.
You will be able to see all of these things if he's a man of vision, if he's understanding, if he can provide security, if he communicates and can open up and trust you with his deepest secrets, if he is expressing love to you and learning your love language, and if he's prioritizing, you will know that in the dating, even before he put a ring on it. So if he does not, if you need these things, if you know you need something, and not need out of insecurity, and not need out of a trauma response or a trauma need, but really need these things in order to make the relationship healthy and viable and grow, then don't accept a proposal if you know that this man is not capable of meeting your needs. And that's vice versa. Like men, if you'll see in the beginning, if she's not meeting your needs, don't propose. Like, you have a choice. And of course, if it's I believe that if it's God ordained, you're going to be able to meet these needs. And see, this is just some ways to really gauge to see if this is God's will for you, if he or she is God's will for your life. Because if it's, don't try to put a square into a rectangle.
Yeah, and fellas, let me share a secret with you. When she talked about security, okay, the understanding, the physical security, and all of these things, the reason why that's important is because we think as men that women have an issue with submitting to us. But if you give her the understanding, if you give her the security, if you let her know that, look, baby, I know you had your own companies and you was making XYZ, but you can turn the finances over to me now because I got you. And you show her those things and give her that security, she won't have an issue surrendering to you because you showing her that she can let go of control. Yep. See, the problem is sometimes that women have been doing their own thing for so long, they've been making all the decisions for them and their family on their own. And then we come in and say, well, you got to cut ties to that
Yeah, you got to
overnight.
submit to me.
And it doesn't work overnight. But if you can show her during the dating phase that you got her covered in all of those other areas, then she won't have a problem saying, I can be submissive to this man because he's already shown me during our dating phase that he's got me covered and I'm going to be okay trusting in his decision making.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that's just a tidbit that I just want to throw out there to you.
Yes.
And let you know that's how we're going to help this smooth transition from her doing her thing to y'all being married, becoming one, and you taking your rightful place and being where you need to be.
Yes. You said it so well, baby.
Well, thank you, my love.
You said it well, but yeah, that's what it is. I mean, yeah, if you ain't coming to the relationship with a plan, men, then
have a plan, fellas.
You gotta have a plan, have a vision, because the women gotta have, the wife needs to have something to help.
Yes, she's
We
your
there to help.
And she needs to know where you need her help at. Without you having a vision and then giving her what she needs, where the area she needs to help you, then she is actually without a purpose.
Without a purpose in the marriage.
Then
without
the marriage
a purpose
is going to suffer because now your helpmate doesn't have a purpose.
And ladies, we see it all the time. I mean, we could look. We see all the time marriages. She's doing her thing. He's doing his thing. I mean, it's permissive. It's God's permissive will. But are they really? It's not his perfect will, because his perfect will is for you to work to be together. Why did you even get married if you don't have a purpose together? And so so that's what we need. We need a vision from you so that we will know what to help you with.
Yes, because when you come together, God is going to start anew with you as one. So what you did in the past, what she did in the past, it might have been tools that you can use,
but it was for that season.
He has a whole nother game plan for you as a couple.
Yep, it was the assignment for that season. Now it's a new season, a new covenant. But if we in this new season, in this new covenant, and it's like, all right, future husband, like, what's the plan? Well, I don't know. I'm waiting for you. I mean, you the boss chick. Oh, you got problems.
Off the gate.
And fellas, you'll see it in the beginning. So,
you did an amazing job.
All righty. So I think you think men, do you think you understand what women need?
Absolutely.
You think, okay, no, well, not you, but I'm not you. Future husbands, do y'all understand? Drop some questions, future husbands. Drop some questions, because we here to, some of y'all husbands and wives could be in the bottom, in the comments. You just don't know how God works, because God works in the algorithms. So, all right, so that's it for the Smiths. We'll put the video up here. What your future husband will need from you. Yes, we'll put that one up here. So if you missed that one, you can watch that one. But yeah, I think we got y'all covered. All right. All right, you all be blessed. All right. Deuces.